Alright! So you have a What?
Do you have the timer?
Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
This is why you're here, because I'm an idiot.
I was like, wait, we've already made this mistake twice.
Can we make it 3 times? Really, the times that we made the mistake, it's good that we made the mistake, because, like, you had to talk with your brother, and I had to talk with my mom. So the 2 times we made the mistake was good times to make the mistake. Because I'm gonna have to edit out those parts anyway. So it's just like, yep.
Chopping down trees.
Yeah, so we need to chop down all the trees. Because we're gonna destroy all this dirt that's, like, not level with the island. So when we cut down trees, we'll have to go and cut them down on the other islands. Which won't be bad, because, I mean, we have trees literally right there that I planted a long time ago, and they are getting too big. So we need to cut them down. Cut them down to size! Anyway, No, I'm not okay. Let me just say that now. Okay.
You are not the okays.
No. Oh, no.
I really want to make a fancy bridge.
Over to the other islands? Yeah, I know, right? So I'm going to run into the middle of our island, which is, like, probably around the chicken coop. And I'm going to left-click with this empty map that I have that I made off camera. I also made a bucket. But, yeah. So let's do that. Boop! And then we have this map. And our little island, it only covers a little bit of the map right now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, because the map is, like, only a chunk. It's, like, only 4 chunks. Here, let me show you it. Bleh. Then you can look at the map.
My whole inventory is, like, almost taken up. Ew.
Yeah, ew. So then you see that our island is, like, not on the map. There's only a half of it that's on the map.
Well, this island isn't that big anyways.
Yeah, so here. Let me see it. But we can extend...
I love how you can slightly see the pumpkins, too.
Yeah, well, that's because it's really close to the island. But once we start expanding it out, you'll only be able to see, like, our building. And maybe the chicken...
such detail.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when it's really close. But we're going to have to extend it, because we want to extend it to as far as we can get. To extend it to, like, to at least the, like, the, what's the word I'm looking for? Dang it, the village. There you go. What?
Dang it. I'm in the coop.
How?
I accidentally stepped up on the chest.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did you accidentally get into the coop? Then I was like, oh wait.
This is a thing called a chest.
Right, right. And you're a complete scrub like I am. I said like I am. I'm being truthful. Alright, so let's get our little...
Let's put the fork in the garbage disposal.
Let's not. Oh my god. That's so old. Stop. Okay.
I don't care if it's old.
Okay, so we need to start digging out this layer of dirt that's here, so that we have a larger area to work with for the gardens. And since we're, like, doing this...
Damn it. Oh well.
Since we're doing this, like, we can place the torches back on the ground floor, if that makes sense.
Whoops.
What did you do?
I started up on this layer and dug one hole too deep.
Oh, well, that's fine. I don't care how. Because, I mean, we'll be able to fill it in later. Let's put the fork in the garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal. Ding, ding, ding. I bet some people is appreciating that right now.
I appreciate it very much.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's something we could actually say at our panel and it would make perfect sense. Like,
Let's put the fork in.
just with what we're doing, it would make perfect sense. And what does the fox say would work really well?
Oh my god.
That's so old, but I don't care. I freaking love that song. Like, I remember memes when they weren't called memes. Like, meme, the word meme is, like, now a thing. But back then it wasn't. So...
It was just kind of like, hey, look at this funny picture.
yeah, or this funny video, depending on, like, what it was.
True.
So, yeah, like, back then, there were no memes.
It's just a funny picture.
Or video, yeah, it was just like, look at this. Like,
look at this funny thing
I'm pretty sure most of the memes that are around today came from, like, yesteryear's funny videos. Because there's this really funny video. I don't think it's a meme. I don't think it really relates as a meme, but it's, like, really funny and it's stuck in my head. But, like, the ending of Star Wars Episode 3, where Anakin and Obi-Wan are, like, talking. They're just talking. Where he's like, you are the chosen one! Or, like, you know, they're, like, yelling at each other, and they're like, I could have helped you! And they're, like, this thing. And then, Anakin's making... And it's not Anakin Skywalker, it's, like, another guy that looks really close to Anakin Skywalker, but he's not. And he's making, like, all these funny jokes. And he's like, yeah, remember the last time you helped me with that, stereo? And he just holds up his mechanical arm and squeezes it, and he's like, yeah, that really went well. It's just making stupid comments, like... It's just, like, oh my god.
Well, somebody's gonna watch this and try to find that clip now.
Oh my god, yeah, and I don't even remember what it was called. I might even go tonight and, like, search for it, because it's hilarious. It made me laugh so hard and I cried.
Oh, you fixed it.
Yeah, and another thing that, like, people might know is, the pipe bum. Harry Potter Puppet Pals, so good. So yeah, we need to do is I have this bucket. And we need to fill this bucket with water, and we really don't need to make a infinite water source because we have water all around us. Water. As you run into the house and, like, ignore everything I say.
Well, I'm sorry.
Which, honestly, me too. So, yeah. You have a shovel, correct?
Yes, I have a shovel.
Okay. 1, 2, 3...
Oh, that was just you. I heard, like, this sun little buzz noise, and I was like, what the heck is that? And
that's my voice dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yes, over 1. Okay. Okay. So, what?
You made the voice.
The old man voice?
I hate.
The Palpatine voice is like the old man voice. It just works. Because Palpatine is an old man.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Kill him.
Just do it.
Do it.
Oh, great,
oh my gosh. Him for the freaking... Yes. Do Palpatine.
What do we do with all this day old meat?
Do it. Damn it. Damn it, Palpatine.
Lord Palpatine, I broke my pencil.
Do it. Fucking damn it.
Oh my god.
Everybody do the Palpatine dance.
He gets stopped by a bugger.
Do it. I'm gonna steal all your money. Do it. You okay there?
No.
Whatever made you think of that? Oh my gosh.
There's a skeleton in the water.
Okay. Just kind of standing over here.
Just look at him in smugness.
It's just over there like, I'm in the water. What you gonna do?
I can't. What you gonna do? I can't
Okay,
die.
what you need to do is go, like, from this tip of the island, where all this is grass, just dig this whole area and make it, or where it's sand, just dig this whole area out, onward, and make it grass. So, like, from here, this line is the divining line, and then just go the rest of the way back. But stay on, like, the level, right? If you know what I mean.
I just put up all my dirt. God damn.
Here, no. I got some. Here, have some dirt. There's 2 stacks. That's plenty enough.
Like, no, don't you dare go back to that chest.
No, I just don't want you to run all the way back. That just seems stupid. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna get the skeleton's attention, and he's firing at me, and he's missing, because he's a scrub. Come here, friend. Come on the water. Come at me, bro. How are you freaking not dying? Oh, there you go. Laggy skeleton. There he goes.
Laggy son of a fish.
Laggy son of a gun. Remember that bit when I said, oh, and just, like, stay, like, the grass on... What are you doing?
I'm making a line to where I know where the actual shape of the land is, so that I can go fix that later.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at this island.
Oh, wait, that actually is a good idea. Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't have to do the whole island.
Are you in creative mode?
Ow! No!
Oh, there it goes.
You're lagging! Stop hitting me! So, apparently, the other server that we were going to record on is being like, revamped on the 13th.
Oh.
So once we get that server started, and we, like, start building what we were building on that server with a bunch of other people, we'll start that server's, like, story. And we can have 2 stories going on at the same time.
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to go and find your hoe. And start hoeing around the ground. You put the hoe inside, didn't you?
I mean, in the original script, it was a guy, but, like, the
actor was
but the writer of it was like, you can do whatever you want, as long as this scene, specifically scene 9, stays between a guy and a girl. Which is where this guy is like, oh yeah, I'm actually a method actor.
Dang it!
I'm just using you. I'm gay, I'm just using you to, get this line I really want. To get this character.
Oh. I just thought of a really funny thing while you were doing that.
But the scene I had to do was, like, the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
Where she's, like, meeting up with this guy for a date, and it's like...
I'm just using you. Basically.
No, that was like C9. But this is like the first scene, and it's just like this guy starts asking all these questions and completely ignoring what she's saying. It's just saying what he wants to.
Yeah.
Obviously, the guy that just wants to,
Get the part.
just obviously wants to be in her pants.
Wow. So not the gay guy.
No. And it's just like, at the end of it, she dumps, she says, wow, I never realized how much of a tool you were, and just dumps water on his head.
That's
and he's
amazing.
Like, and he completely ignores it too. He's just like, I like blue.
I like
blue. It's just that. That's all he says. Yeah, I like the color blue too.
That's strange. You...
Like, at the beginning of it, it's like, okay, he's answering like, a normal person would to these things. And then after a while, it's like, oh, well, now we can really see what's going on.
When the color blue really reflects to his OCD-ness. Or some terrible problem with his...
No, before she dumps the water on him, he's like, I'm a Pisces too. It's like...
What the fuck? First, I've never really got that, like the freaking star signs. It's like...
Neither have I.
I'm a Sagittarius. Well, good for fucking you! Who gives a shit?
I never understood that. Why is that so important for dating?
It's not.
It's not.
It's a construct of not giving a shit. See...
It's not important in any way. It doesn't mean that you're going to be like a certain way. Like, oh, just because you're this means that you're going to be like a...
Although, most people, it is true, but that's just how stupid it is. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
They believe in it so much that they start acting like it.
Yeah. It's weird. I'm just watching, like the island change as you're digging.
I'm not gonna say her name, because you know who she is.
Yeah.
Somewhat. You took a picture of a certain person.
Yeah, I know. People will see, people have seen her in a photo, but I'm not going to say her name.
You're not going to say which photo either.
No. It was an AFW photo, though, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah. Go freaking search for that shit.
But, she made that, such a, excuse, sorry that I'm, I can't remember what it was.
Whatever.
I think it was Scorpio.
Scorpio.
I don't know.
At least she wasn't a Cancer, right? Anyway.
But, she kept on saying, sorry, I'm a Scorpio. I can't help for acting like this. And in my mind, it was just
You're a human being. Act different, damn it.
Number one, just because you're like this, just because you have a certain symbol doesn't mean that you get a reason to act like a total...
Just because I'm a tiger of the Chinese zodiac doesn't mean I get to act like a fucking asshole.
And after... That was one of the reasons why after a while I was just kind of okay. Well, you were cool at first, but then you turned into a total bitch. Honestly, after a while, I just got tired of it, and I was like, okay, you can go...
Anyway, when you said, I'm just trying to tell this story before we have to end the episode, because it's really, really late in the episode, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Who cares?
When you said, basically, just out of the blue, I'm gay, as the other character guy, yeah. I just, in my head... There was just the Blue song, but it's I'm gay, dabba diva no die.
I'm gay.
I'm sorry for everyone who's gay. I respect you in the utmost of your decision, but
Like, I would
that
never
was
do
just, it
anything.
popped in my head, and I said something about it, but then I let you continue, like, talking. Just I didn't want to interrupt your story.
You know that I really wouldn't say anything offensive to the gay community because I'm part of it, but
Well,
LGBT, that part of it.
sub community of it, I suppose. But, like,
People will
I just,
people will count what they want. Like, people will say, "Oh,
well,
I guess it counts."
it's the same thing.
Not-
No, it's not. Shut up. I'm not even a
Some people will
part.
be like, "Oh, it's the same thing." It's like, no, it's not.
I'm not even a part of that.
Triggered.
I'm not even a part of that culture, and I'm like, it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
But anyway, triggered. But anyway, so here's our one farm. We spent an hour doing it. Ta-da!
Making it.
So basically, this is going to be a very long episode, but guess what? We talked the whole time, and we talked about many different things. So,
We talked about many different topics.
yay! We're interesting. Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
As I eat bread.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.